I'm Erin Ryder, News Editor for The Horse, Your Guide to Equine Healthcare. Welcome to the first installment of the Ryder Report, a weekly video newscast highlighting the week's top news in the world of equine healthcare and welfare. We begin with a developing story from California, where more than a dozen wildfires are tearing across the southern portion of the state. Local reports tell us that many designated equine evacuation sites in the San Diego area, including the Del Mar Fairgrounds and Lakeside Rodeo Arena, are full, and that horse owners are turning to friends and family to find a safe haven for their animals. San Diego County is home to an estimated 300,000 horses. Dr. Larry Catt, senior partner of Large Animal Veterinary Associates in El Cajon, told The Horse in an interview Monday that area horse owners are using knowledge gained from dealing with a similar fire that devastated the area in 2003. He said horse owners have been good about evacuating their horses promptly, and as of Monday he had heard few reports of injured horses. Catt advised horse owners to stay aware of the fire's location and movement, have patience, and listen to official recommendations when choosing where to take your horses. The Horse will continue to follow this story. We shift now to the Kentucky Horse Park, which last Friday hosted a public memorial service for racing great John Henry. John Henry was named Thoroughbred Horse of the Year in 1981 and 1984. He won $6.5 million and is still the richest gelding in thoroughbred racing history. He was euthanized at age 32 on October 8th after struggling with dehydration and failing kidneys. He was buried outside his paddock at the horse park, his home for the past 23 years.
With his passing, the fans have just overwhelmed us again. We've received thousands of phone calls and letters and emails and good wishes and thank yous for taking care of him. And you just really see how dear he was and how he touched everyone's heart. He really is a horse for all people. It's not just people in racing. A lot of his fans were never involved with racing and met him for the first time when they came to the horse park.
For more on the life of John Henry, including videos shot earlier this year, do a search for keyword John Henry on thehorse.com. In research news, a new study led by researchers at Colorado State University will help to answer long-debated questions about health and performance effects of a drug commonly used in racehorses. More than 90% of racing thoroughbreds and 50% of racing standardbreds in the United States and Canada are given a drug known as Lasix or Salix before racing. The drug is thought to prevent horses from bleeding into their airways, but previous studies have shown that horses receiving the drug tend to perform better and earn more money, leading some to consider it a performance enhancer. The new study will involve 200 horses in South Africa. The horses will compete in races organized for the study. This will be the first randomized field trial of the drug that will simulate actual racing conditions. Finally, a verdict and sentence were handed down this week for Kenneth Ryan Peterson, a 22-year-old former Texas A&M student convicted of torturing and killing a Palomino filly in her Bryan, Texas pasture last October. Peterson will serve 6 months in a state jail along with 3 months at a county jail as part of 5 years probation. Charges are pending against another former A&M student who has been accused of aiding Peterson. Visit thehorse.com for all the latest news on equine health, management, and welfare. This has been Erin Ryder for The Horse, your guide to equine healthcare.